Come a little bit closer. Let me tell you a secret. It's going to be a great racing weekend. Let me tell you why. Hey, folks, and welcome back to another episode here at RacePlazaMedia. My name is Pia, and as per usual on Thursdays, we break down for you what you can watch and where you can watch races all across the globe. And this weekend is an excellent race weekend we have ahead. We have some of the really big hitters, some of the fan favorite, all competing this weekend. And one of the channel favorites is finally returning, and I can't wait for it. So with much further ado, let's get right into the top 10 races for your weekend. So today I'm going to start off with two-wheel racing. First of all, of course, one of the big channel favorites, not the one that I've been hinting at, but another very big channel favorite is, of course, MotoGP. They're heading right here to the US for their race in Austin, Texas at the Circuit of the Americas. Not only do we have MotoGP racing there, but also, of course, Moto2 and Moto3 joining again. And it's been a really fun season thus far. We have a lot of people dipping their toes into the direction of the podium. Of course, we had Bez reigning the overall Rider Championship so far and taking the win of the Grand Prix races so far. But this is only round 3 of the season so far. So we have lots and lots of races coming up still. So I'm assuming lots and lots will still happen. But it's been so exciting so far. So if you haven't tuned into it yet, I highly recommend joining this weekend. As per usual for MotoGP, you can watch it via their very own subscription service, their Video Pass. Next up in number 2, we have some more two-wheel racing for you. This one is different from MotoGP, but just as exciting. I'm talking about the World Superbike Championship. Not only are they competing at the Algarve this weekend, but we also have the Superbike World Championship as well as the Super Sport World Championship. All of them competing on the same track, and all of them you have access to via the very own Superbike Video Pass. And I just discovered that they also post older races on their YouTube videos. So you can see some of the races from 2020, 2022 on their YouTube channel. So if you don't want to pay for a current subscription, you can still enjoy some Superbike action by watching some of the older races that they're now posting on YouTube. And now in number 3, the big one that I've been hinting at that is returning. I'm so excited. I know my brother is thrilled about it. We're huge fans of this series, and I'm talking about the World WCR, the World Women's Circuit Racing Championship. It's a championship for women. They're all racing on the same bike. They've, of course, been modified in different ways, but essentially it's the same bike that they're racing on. This is now the 3rd season, and it's been excellent season so far. Really fun racing on the tracks. I mean, I'm so looking forward to this season. We have a couple new women on the track. We have some returning champions even. So it's going to be very thrilling to tune into that. And the great thing about this one is they will be racing at the same track as the World Superbike Championship. However, you will be able to tune into it for free on YouTube. So not only is it for free, but the other great thing is also that they have 2 races over the weekend. So you have a Saturday race and a Sunday race. They're both a little bit on the shorter end. I would say they're about like 30 to 40 minutes long, but perfect to enjoy them. So I hope you will give the World WCR a chance this weekend and tune into one or even both races on YouTube. My brother and I will for sure be tuning into it, and we will be telling you all about it on our race weekend recap. And moving on to number 4, another channel favorite to round up our two-wheel racing. Of course, I'm talking about AMA Supercross. They're heading to Detroit this weekend. And as per usual, you'll be able to tune into Supercross via Peacock. All right, enough two-wheel racing. Let's move on to some four-wheel racing. And we have some very fun four-wheel racing championships competing this weekend. Of course, the big one is Formula One. They're heading to Suzuka, Japan this weekend for another round of racing before they head into a bigger unexpected break due to 2 of the races being canceled because of everything that's happening on that part of the world. Nonetheless, this weekend should be super, super fun. Of course, after Kimi had his first pole, his first win of a Grand Prix race, we will see if that shakes up the pecking order on at Mercedes. Maybe Ferrari is doing a little bit better now. Hopefully, McLaren can start and finish the race, both of the drivers. We shall see. So lots and lots of things are still happening in Formula One, and I'm sure there's going to be lots more happening this weekend in Suzuka. And as per usual for Formula One, you'll be able to tune into that either through your F1 TV app, or here in the US, you'll need your Apple TV subscription for it. And next up in number 6, we have the quote-unquote American version of Formula One competing. I'm talking, of course, about Indy. Indy is competing this weekend alongside Indy Next, their junior league. They will be competing at the Barber Motorsports Park, and you'll be able to tune into both of those via Fox Sports. And in number 7, I have the Great American Race for you. Of course, I'm talking about NASCAR. We have NASCAR Cup Series, we have NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and we also have the NASCAR Modified Series, all competing this weekend at the Martinsville Speedway. For the Cup Series, you can watch it through FS1 and HBO. For the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, you'll be able to tune into that on the CW. And for the Modified Series, you can tune into that on Flow Racing. Next up in number 8, we have some more four-wheel racing for you, but this one is for free for you to tune into. This is all available for you on YouTube. I'm talking about the GT World Challenge America. They're heading to the Sonoma Raceway up in Northern California this weekend. My brother and I have been there before. We highly recommend it. It's one of our favorite racing experiences that we've had so far. So definitely highly recommend it to you. And there's lots of different types of action happening this weekend. Not only do we have the TC series, we have GT, we have GT3, GT4, the Toyota Gazoo Racing. So lots and lots of different styles of vehicles competing there this weekend on all of the races are completely for free for you to watch on YouTube. Next up for number 9, I want to take it off the track for you. Off the track and still keep it for free for you. I am talking about the Score World Desert Championship. They are starting their first round of the series in San Felipe. San Felipe 250 is happening this weekend. And like I said, you can watch it completely for free on YouTube. And then in number 10, last but not least, one of our requested racing series that we highlight on here. And I'm talking about the World of Outlaws. They have 2 different types of races happening this weekend, and both of them, as per usual, you can tune into through their very own subscription service, Dirt Vision. And there you have it, folks, an excellent top 10 for you. I mean, we have some of the most popular racing leagues competing this weekend, some free ones, we have some paid subscription ones. I mean, there's something in there, I would say, for everybody. And I cannot stress enough, folks, how much I recommend to you tuning into the World WCR, so the World Women's Circuit Racing Championship. It's something you do not want to miss out on. It's free for you to watch. It's a little bit more bite-sized. It's on Saturday and on Sunday, and it's such fun racing. So please tune into it. Let me know what you thought of it when you do tune into it, but also let me know what other types of racing you'll be tuning into. Is there anything that is not listed on my top 10 that you will be watching? Let me know. Chime in the comments. I'm always glad to hear what other people are watching, and hopefully, if you let me know, I can include it next time in my top 10. And with that, I hope you have an excellent race weekend, and we will see you back here on Monday for our race weekend recaps. Bye-bye.